What's up, family? Just making this video as a reminder to let you know that God loves you. No matter how much you've failed, no matter how many mistakes you made, no matter how much you've forgot about God, God hasn't forgot about you. Remember what I said before in my past videos. God doesn't turn his back on us. It's us who turn our backs on God. So, just a friendly reminder that God loves you. God's got your back, but you got to meet him halfway. First things first, start loving yourself more. Stop putting yourself in positions to be harmed. Stop being around people that put you in positions to be harmed. Start thinking bad about yourself. Stop talking bad about yourself. Words are powerful. Thoughts are powerful, depending on what you're thinking. Now, the average human being has 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. So, a lot of thoughts need to be observed and not taken so literal. The thoughts that can be taken literal are the ones that are going to be prosperous for you. Remember, you are abundant. You are prosperous. You are highly favored. You're supposed to be abundant. You were born to be abundant. Think about an apple tree. An apple tree doesn't grow 5 apples or 10 apples or 30 apples. One apple tree creates an enormous amount of apples, unlimited amount of apples until, the seasons change. It doesn't stop. And that's how it is for you. Life is a roller coaster. But even the down times, think about a roller coaster. The funnest time is when you're going down. So just understand that every obstacle and hindrance is a stepping stone for you to move forward. No pain, no gain, right? If you're working out, you got to go through a little pain to get that physique that you want. Anything. You got to work to make money. You got to, work to, keep relationships going and together. Everything takes work, and then God does the rest. But I just want to remind you that God loves you. God cares about you. God's got your back. But he can only do but so much for you because he blessed you with choice. So if you choose to move the wrong way, then God's going to get out the way. But if you choose to do the right thing, God's going to carry you the whole time. God's going to carry you shoot regardless. But you have to remember that, there are evil entities out there that can take hold of you if you are traveling down a certain path. Good things happen to good people. Good people deserve good things. You are worthy. You are worth it. You are enough. Look up the rapper Smart. He's a really, really, really good guy. Very prolific. Polarizing at times. But he has this routine where he tells himself that he is enough 100 times. He's done it on the video. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. And it's taboo, but it's refreshing, and it's impressive to see somebody stick to their guns. And you got to learn to stick to your guns, especially when it comes to God. You can't forget about God. A lot of times we worship God, we love God. Then when it's time for us to show how much we worship God and love God, then we switch. You got to keep God with you, especially when you're going through the tough times. That's when you keep God with you the most. This last year, and in less than a year, I've been to jail. I've been in the hospital. I've made mistakes financially, and things that would have years ago would have completely broke me down, and because I'm super hard on myself, and that's one thing I've learned, to give myself a break. I made a video on that too, give yourself a break. But things that would have completely knocked me off my pivot, I just rolled with them. I rolled with it. I gave it to God. I made a video how I manifested myself out of jail. I was in the hospital. Doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. I had this super, super rare autoimmune disease that's like the only way you could find out what it is by canceling everything out. So I literally got tested, blood work every day for every disease known to man. And of course, I don't have anything, thank God. But that's how they figured that I had that, because I didn't have anything else. So, you know, but the whole time I kept God first. I told the doctors, God bless you, and I'm grateful and thank you, and just keeping, because you know, once you really surrender to God's will, you don't trip over nothing no more. The same things that would have affected me or broke me down, it's just par for the course. So, it's a practice, man. It's a practice. This is years of my practice. I'm 39 now, and I'm just starting to get a hang of it, through consistency and not forgetting that I am abundant, I am prosperous, and I'm highly favored. I'm a divine idea in the mind of God. Everything is good and very good, just like you are. You are a divine idea in the mind of God. God created you to be an asset for him and others. Jesus is a template for who you're supposed to be. The same powers that Jesus has, you have. Jesus was the example of what man can be. God made man in his image. Do thy will. But you have to understand that with the love, like you think about parents, a parent's going to love you. A parent loves you, hopefully, and they want the best for you. But if you don't listen to them, sooner or later you got to learn the hard way. And guess what? They'll be right there for you once you dust yourself off and say, oh, hey, mom, dad, or grandma, or whoever's your parental guardian, who was your mentor in your life, you were right. Let's do it. Let's figure out a better way. But God, miracles are real, man. Miracles are real, and we live in a world of miracles. And so if you believe in and you have faith in God and his miracles, then just relax and be patient and chill out, because God loves you. I love you. Thy will be done.